think it's sunk in yet. You know, I'm very happy.
More than 2 decades after a jury convicted her for killing her husband, Margaret Rudin, the woman dubbed the Black Widow, has those charges wiped from her record. It is our top story at 4:30. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kirsten Joyce.
And I'm Ozzie Moore. That jury convicting Rudin in 2001 for killing her husband in 1994. She then spent 20 years in prison for the crime a judge says she didn't commit.
8 News Now investigator David Charnes in the courtroom as Rudin's case is now officially dismissed and vacated.
I'd like to see him before I die.
It, for Margaret Rudin, is a certificate from the state saying she didn't kill her husband.
We find the defendant guilty.
It was a murder trial seen across Nevada and the country. Rudin, called the Black Widow, painted by prosecutors as a wife out to get her husband's money. Rudin telling the 8 News Now investigators this about that moniker 2 years ago.
I don't think anybody would dare call me that to my face.
This is defense motion to dismiss all charges with prejudice.
In court Monday, Judge Mary Kay Holthus dismissed Rudin's criminal charges, vacating the case with no possibility of a retrial.
The legal effect is that Margaret has never been convicted legally of any crimes, and she can never be reprosecuted.
In 2020, the parole board granted her release, and then in 2022, a federal judge found Rudin's attorney, Michael Amador, who is now deceased, didn't do enough in trial to defend her.
The state will not admit she's innocent of the crimes. The wrongful conviction action, which is still ongoing, is where we will prove that Margaret, in fact, did not commit these crimes.
That action's a civil case, making its way through the court. Rudin, now 81, is seeking money for the 2 decades she spent behind bars for a crime the court's now dismissed. She also wants that little piece of paper solidifying her freedom, but she's not holding her breath.
I'm very happy, I'm very relieved, but I always keep looking over my shoulder.
David was the only reporter in court earlier this year as Rudin's attorneys argued in that civil case against the state for her wrongful conviction. We do expect that case to move forward more quickly now as the criminal case has been closed. Ozzie?
Big stories making headlines. New details in a shooting involving 2 Metro police officers. This happened last Thursday just before 2:30 in the morning near Eastern and Owens. Police arrived. They found 46-year-old Luis Sanchez Gomez